what we've got here is we've got a student, an instructor that wants to, she's got a series of videos, and basically she doesn't want all her videos on one page. She wants to create a one-page membership. You can find this video at tutorials.newzenler.com/askzenler. Open up the membership tab here and you'll find this video here. And this video basically shows you how to set a one-page site up so that you are bypassing the curriculum. Now, a word of note, if you do bypass the curriculum, you will not be able to see the student's progress through a course, okay? So her idea is to have a one page, but she also wants to link, she wants to use that one page to kind of link to other video series. So she wants extra pages. Now, as we know, we can't add another page into the course access area. So inside the site, you can have only one course access page. However, you can set up a series of courses and put them all into a bundle and then use that same method to jump between them all. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So if you haven't checked this one page membership video out, check that, because I'll be going over this quite quickly. All right. So, okay guys, I'm going to create a new course. We're going to call this yoga. Just for instance, because this is what it's being applied to. I'm not going to bother filling a subtitle or a summary. I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to create the course. Okay, so that's our first course created. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump back. So I'm going to be going over these. This is just a quick way of me doing it. I'm just setting these up. The next one I'm going to call Pilates. Now, if you want to add more, you can follow the same routine, okay? You can add more for each of the courses that are going in there. So again, I'm going to jump back to courses. All right, so now we have a yoga and Pilates class. Let's go and do one more and call it meditation. Okay, so meditation. Okay, let's do it all capitals because I've done everything else capitals. Meditation. So you'll notice I haven't done anything else apart from create the course and title it. So now I've got actually 3 courses. So if I jump back to here, you're going to see that I have 3 courses set up. Now what I want to do is I want to put these into a course bundle over here, these 3 courses, and I want to basically access the course access page in each of these courses and have the course access page of the master bundle to be able to get to these courses. Okay, that's all I'm doing. So I'm going to jump across the bundles now, and I'm going to create a new bundle. I'm going to come in here and we're just going to call this my fitness and well-being. Okay, just that, and I'm going to go create bundle. Okay, so now I'm all set up. I haven't put my content in for this yet, so I'm going to go to content, and now I'm adding this to my bundle. So I'm adding meditation. I'm going to go, oh, notice you cannot unpublish course to a bundle, so you cannot add an unpublished course to a bundle. So we need to actually set up the courses before I put them into this bundle. So I'm going to go back to courses again, back to our meditation, Pilates, yoga, and I'm going to do one just to show you, and then you need to do the same for these. Okay, so I'm going to start with yoga just so the video doesn't drag on. Right, the first thing we need to do is we need to go into the pages here, and inside these pages, the only page that we're really going to be looking at here is this course access page. So what I suggest that you do with the sales page, checkout page, and the thank you page is basically delete the content and put something in there. So I'm going to do that now quickly. I'm going to go into the edit page here. And now I'm in this page. I'm going to basically delete everything out of here. Course summary. So I'm deleting everything out, and I'm just going to put one block in with a button that leads to the course bundle. So what will this do? This will stop people going through any kind of checkout process on any of these courses that are inside the bundle. Okay, so even getting rid of the prices there. So now what I can do is I can come in and I can grab an empty block, something like this, and I can drag it into here. Okay, now I've got it in here. I'm just going to add a row, and you can style this however you like. And then I'm just going to go in and put a heading. I'm going to call this fitness and well-being. Join the classes. Okay, that's all I'm putting. So even though it's the yoga page, we want them to go into the course bundle. So I'm going to add a button here. So let me go and add a button, then I need to get the URL for the course bundle. So pretty easy, and we're just going to link it back. It'll make sense in a minute. I'm not going to style this up or anything, I'm just putting it in there to show you. So we're going to come in here and go join the fun, something like that. You're going to notice I'm going to copy this block in a minute. We're going to choose an action. We're going to go down to link there, and now I need to grab this link. So I'm just going to save it quickly, and then I'm going to jump back and make sure that you do your SEO in here as well. Okay guys, so I'm not going to cover that now, I've done SEO. So I'm now going to jump back to our courses, and I'm going to jump back to our bundle, and inside my fitness and well-being I'm going to go to the page, and inside the page I'm going to jump to this sales page. I'm going to copy this URL. Okay, so if they land on the yoga page somehow, then when they click it, they're going to land on the sales page for the fitness and well-being bundle, okay, which contains the yoga, meditation and Pilates. So inside here I'm going to copy that link in there. I'm going to click save. Okay, at this point it's really nice and easy because I can take this block and I can actually copy it. So I'll put a nice little background image in anyway, because why not? So let's just go in here and put yoga in here and see what comes up. Hit search, and we should have a nice kind of yoga-y picture to put in here. Something like this might be nice. I'm going to insert without crop, and that should pop into there. It's a little bit low, going to have to center it probably. Let's just do bottom center, and then add a bit of spacing in here as well to bring all this down. So that looks nice. Doesn't really show up very well on this copy, so I'm going to go in here and change this to white text. Okay, and maybe make it bigger as well because it's just on its own. So again guys, you can spend as long as you like doing this, and I think I'll put a tint behind it as well. So I'm going to jump into here, going to add an overlay tint, and I want to go meditation here so it's more purpley. That's what I assume to be a kind of meditation-y colour, and put it back to this, and then maybe I'll just change this. I can't stop myself once I start with these things. So I'm going to go to the design style here, choose a nice rounded button, just thicken up, change this to white, and make it a bit thicker, so our border thickness is about 5, be a bit thicker. Okay, I want to change my text to a nice white. I also want to make it bigger, maybe 36, and I think I'll choose a nice bold for this, nice black. Okay, and I'm going to change the button size down from full width to normal, and probably add a bit more padding left and right. So I'll bring this up to about 76 roughly. Okay, that's good, and I'm going to click save. So that's our yoga sales page. Notice there's no buying this yoga sales. When you click this button, you're going to go to the master club, but to the fitness and well-being bundle. Okay, so that's all it does. So I'm going to use this again. So I'm going to click in here and I'm going to save. Now, if you guys are on free version, you can just come in here and grab this code and click select all, and then copy, and then you can copy it across. So if you haven't got the function of saving, this is what you can do, but we do. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to call it as fitness go to, yeah, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so this page is done. So notice there's nothing on it. It's just going to link back to that page, yeah. And I'm going to go to this one now. I'm going to go to the checkout page. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to delete everything out, so it's basically no one can actually check out through that course alone. They have to go in to the bundle to get access to everything. Now guys, a little word of note here. If you're going to set this up because you want paid for, you can have it paid for, so they'll only get access to that course. So you can set these up with payment plans and things if you wanted to. We're just doing it to work as a kind of media library, so that's why we're doing. So I'm going to go to block now. I'm going to go to custom blocks because it's been saved. I'm going to take that custom block, drop it in there, and I'm going to click save. So we're then going to move through. I'm going to click save to that. I'm going to move to the next page. Make sure that you SEO this page up, probably with the fitness and well-being SEO, because that's the page you're going to. Next, we're going to go to the thank you page once I've made sure I've saved it. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. And what I need you guys to do is to do that through all of your courses. So you need to go in the other courses and go to the sales, the checkout page, and the thank you page, and do exactly the same thing or similar. Okay, you probably want to switch the yoga picture out to something like a Pilates or meditation, just so you know. So here's the thank you page now. So we're actually going to delete that out as well, so there's no thank you because no one's checked out. We're going to go into the block. And why am I doing this, guys? Well, the reason I'm doing it is accidentally if someone ends up on this page, because the page might be SEO'd or might be picked up by the SEO, their only option they've got is to go to the bundle, okay, that contains all of the courses. And there's no option to say thank you or buy any of the courses. Again, SEO in there. And the last page I've got is our course access page. So with our course access page, we can then put all our videos and stuff for this yoga course. So I'm going to go into the course access page now, and we'll change it up. And I'm not going to put all the content in, guys, but you can do what you like in there. You can add as many videos as you like in rows. You could lay it out one video and then another video underneath it, or just use the page builder inside here. So this is the course access page now. Now we are bypassing the curriculum. As I mentioned before, guys, if you are bypassing the curriculum, putting nothing in there, there's going to be no progress tracked, but that's what you want to do, so that's what we're doing. So just bear that in mind when you do this. So I'm going to click all that out. You could leave the review block in if you want people to review that particular course, but in this case I don't. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go in and grab our lovely block, which I'm going to make some minor alterations to. One, they are already in here, so I don't need this button. And I'm going to just put in here above a nice welcome email in here, so a welcome message, so welcome. And I'm going to come into here, make this a bit bigger. Let's go to 90 and let's make it a nice real black text in here, something like that. And change this to classes. Okay, now at this point, this is the page that you have the access to. So guys, you know, you can now start to put new blocks in here with your video content. This will be the page they end up with when they're on the yoga. So I need to change this a little bit to our yoga classes, all right, because it's the yoga course access page. So if I now add another wing in here, let's add an empty block, and let's just add some videos into this area. So let's add a row here. I'm going to add 4 row, so I want 25%, 25%, and in here I can then go and add video into it. So if you want to, you can drop your video into here. I'm going to drop an image into here just so I can format it. So I'm going to take this image, drop it in there, and drop, but you would probably put a video in here, yeah? So let me go. Now, I'm just going to use the same one, guys, you know, just for this, this demo. So because it's now the course access page, this is the content that they'll see when they're in it. So again, guys, you know, you can come in here and drop some new text in as well, and any links you want in there you can do the same thing with. Put that in there, duplicate it up, just to give you an idea. Remember, you guys are probably going to be using videos in here, but you can put whatever content you like into this area, and then maybe I'll change the background and make it a little bit more kind of like that. Okay, so this is it done now. So we've done this course. Remember to SEO it as well, and that's that page. So what I need you guys to do is, now we've finished with this, is you need to go in to your courses, okay, and you need to do the Pilates and the meditation. Okay, so we've done the yoga. You need to do exactly the same thing for Pilates and meditation. And then I'll pause the video whilst I've done these, and then we'll just have a quick look at them, and then I'll tie it all into the course bundle. Okay guys, so what I've done here is I've set up the meditation, Pilates and yoga. So I'm just going to have a look at these now, and I'm just going to change this image out, swap this image out for well, I need to upload an image for the meditation for that block. I won't do that at the moment, but I'll do it in a second. So I'm going to go to the pages now. I'm just going to view these pages. So what we've actually done here is on the sales, checkout and thank you page, what we are doing is we're linking back to this bundle. Yeah, so we're linking back to the page where they can register for this. So they're coming back to this sales page by grabbing that URL, okay? And that will then take them through the process, and at the end of it they'll have access because all of the courses which will be registered will be in that bundle. All right, that's the making it as clear as I possibly can there. So let's have a look what I've done with meditation now if we look at these pages. So we're going here. I'm just going to preview this first page. So you're going to see that this is the preview for the first page for the fitness and well-being, and it's going to contain the Pilates, yoga and thing. You could put that in there if you wanted to, and you click join the fun. It's going to take you to the course bundle page. All right, that's all you need to know. Now exactly the same thing happens for the checkout page. There is no checkout. We've deleted it all out. Again, it goes to the course bundle sales page, and again for this one, for the thank you page, that does exactly the same, goes to the course bundle page. And finally on our course access page, which for meditation we have our videos that we could put in here or any other content, and we've deleted out all of the curriculum dynamic blocks so nobody can get to the curriculum from this course access page. Okay, this is the understanding of it. So if you look at Pilates, you're going to see that we've done exactly the same here. Inside here you can see, if we preview that page again, when you click that you're going to go to the sales page or the course bundle page. And the same thing will happen for the checkout, thank you, and finally our course access page, which also has our content for Pilates classes. So that would be in there. Now finally, we're going to jump back to the final course, which is yoga, which I walked you through. And for the pages for this, again, we have the same thing happening. For the sales page, it jumps to the sales page of the bundle. And same for the checkout, thank you page, and a course access page, of course, contains the access for this particular yoga course. So if I preview that, you can see this is what they get. Welcome to our yoga classes, and then you can put all your content like you want down the bottom there. So that is how it works. So now what we've got to do is we've got to format our bundle page. But before we do that, we need to put an image in here. So you need to be uploading an image to this. Now what can be a really good way of doing it is if you've got any sort of screen snipping software, you can use that. So if I come in, for instance, and I want to use the course sales page for this as a course image, this is just a little bit of extra stuff for you here. So I'm going to take this yoga one, going to open it up. Now I've got a snipping tool on my desktop, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this in position roughly, and I'm going to just put snip into my search, and it's going to give me a snipping tool, which is basically this. So if you've got any sort of grabbing capture, screen capture, then use that. And I'm going to click new, and I'm just going to grab this page across here for my image. That's going to be my course image page. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to call this what did I call this? I think I called it yoga. I'll just call it 1 for now. I'm not sure which one it is, so I'll just call it 1. Okay, so that's on my desktop now. So when I jump back to this again, this yoga, I can come into the course details page, and I can click change, and that little grab that I grabbed, sorry guys, lots going on, there we go. I can grab that, and then I can just leave it like this, and I can just position it where I like, and I can go crop, and it will appear in here, giving me a lovely image that I've done really quickly using the page builder to design my page. So using any sign of screen image capture is a good thing. So now I've got that sorted out, and all my pages set up. I'm just going to click publish course. So this course is now published. but no one can buy it because obviously I've put no pricing plan in there, and I've also deleted all of the buying options out of the sales, checkout and pricing plan. Okay, so no one can really buy that course. So the next one I want to jump into is Pilates. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to screen grab to get an image for it. So I'm going to go to preview again, and I'm going to position this nicely in there, and I'm going to use my snipping tool again to snip this out. So I've got my snip up, and I'm going to click new, and I'm basically snipping this through here, and I'm just going to name that 2. So let's just name it 2 on my desktop for speed. Guys, name it appropriately. I'm just doing this quickly for you. So I'm going to jump back to course details. I'm going to go change an image. I'm going to go and locate that image there. So this is a really handy speed tip for you guys. So I'm going to position that roughly there, and I'm going to drop and save, and the image is going to drop in there and it looks lovely. And again, I'm going to publish this course, which leaves me with one more course, which is, notice this shows that it is published. Lastly, we have meditation. So I'm going to jump to the page here, do exactly the same thing, preview the page, use the snip it out, bang, it's done. So all really quick with Zenler. So here we go, let's go new. And remember, I'm doing 3 courses here, you know, I'm doing 3 courses and a bundle. So there we go. So I'm going to go save as here, and 3, click save. That's on my desktop now. Jump back to the course details and click change, and I'll grab that one there and put it into position that you like, crop and save, bang, publish the course. Okay, so that's our 3 courses completed. So remember, any information or any course material are going to appear inside the course access page of each of those courses. So this now takes us on to the bundle that's going to contain these 3 courses. So I'm going to go to course bundle now. I'm going to go to fitness and well-being, and you can upload any image you like into there for the main image. So I'm going to put that all in there. That's all good. Content now, because those courses are published, I'm going to add them. I'm going to go meditation, add course. I'm going to go Pilates, add course, and I'm going to go yoga, add course. And there we go. I'm not going to publish the bundle yet. I'm going to go to pages, and this is where you need to go through and style up all your sales, checkout and thank you page. The one I'm interested in here is the course access page, which will have links to the various courses when we get into it. So let's go and set up our sales page now. Like I said, this is quite a long workshop because I'm running through setting up 3 courses and a course bundle page as well. So inside this page, this is going to be the normal flow of things. So there's going to be a sales, they're going to go through to checkout to buy the course, then they're going to go through to the thank you page. So we need to style it all up and make it look good. So I'm going to come in here and I'm basically deleting some of this stuff out. So I'm going to delete this out. You can, you'll notice here, courses included, it says here. So they're all in there nicely. You can change this if you like, to whatever you like. Our whole range of classes. Okay, I'm going to come into here and make this a bit bigger in here as well. I'm going to make this probably 60. Okay, and make sure the SEO your page is up. And to give it a bit of, there's also course pricing down there. I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to get rid of the image, so I'm going to click in there a few times and delete it out. And I want to make this pricing thing bigger as well, so I'm going to put this to 60 as well, so everything matches up in size. I also want to change this and put course subscription or membership. Oh, you can write whatever you like. And save that. Remember, this is our sales page. And finally, you can have the course summary and stuff there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to delete it out, and I'm going to put those nice blocks in that we saved because it gives it a bit of razzmatazz. So here we go. So we've got these in here. So I'm going to drag that one into there. Whoop, hold on, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to bring it up a bit as well so it doesn't take up quite as much. And I'll delete the button because they're already on this page. So this is yoga. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a bit more in here. So I'm going to grab the yoga one again, drop it into here. Delete that out. Okay. This is just to make it look a bit cooler. Might need to do might be a bit low. Let's try center. Okay, that's nice. All right, something like that. And this top one, I'm going to put welcome. Change this to something like 90. Make it stand out with a little bit of black text in there. Maybe get rid of the image. Change this to a nice color. Yeah, not the best in the world, but you get the idea. All right, and do the same for the other blocks. So I've got yoga, I've got Pilates. So let's go and put Pilates in here. Move this up. And finally, meditation. And guys, it's not, you know, it's like I said to you, you don't have to be doing all this stuff. You can design it however you like. I'm just doing this to make it more of a finished tutorial. And also it's quite interesting for you guys to see how I'm kind of working with this and how quick it is to work with it as well. Let's just save that. So now we've created the sales page now, and of course they can see all of the classes that they've got here. They'll also see the membership subscription show up down here when we finished. So this is good to go here for the sales page. So now what you can do is you can start to style up all your checkout pages and all of those things, and I'll leave that to you to how you want to do it. So I'm going to basically leave this in the default for this. Now remember that the bundle inside of the courses, there is no course curriculum, so I'm not even going to, we haven't got the pricing plan in there yet, course checkout. So I'm going to leave all this as it is, and I'm going to go to the thank you page. Again, style it up how you like. Be careful of the dynamic blocks on the checkout page, because you don't want to delete them out, because that allows people to pay. So you can style the page around it, but leave those blocks in. And of course, like I always say, test it out. So you could set up this to look nice as well. You could add things like upsells if you've got other courses. And then it takes us on to the most important page for the course bundle, which is the course access page. And this is the one page where people will have access to those 3 courses: Pilates, yoga and meditation. So you want to make this one look really nice. This is the main course access page. So there they are there. So when they get access to this page, when they've bought it, they'll be able to jump into the yoga course access page, the Pilates access page and meditation access page. And again, you can style this up however you like. So I'm going to keep this really simple, and I'm going to delete all the content apart from the courses. And you can add more blocks like we did for the sales page if you want. So let's click save to that. Notice I've also got a review block there. You can leave that in or delete it, it's up to you. So now we've done that, guys, what we can do is we can jump back and we can start to set our pricing up now. So I've got a new pricing plan. I'm going to do a subscription, and inside this subscription I'm going to run this out maybe £30 a month. So I'm going to go and choose the currency that we're using. I'm going to choose 30 quid a month, and we're going to say monthly. Additional fee, if you're sending something out or giving them additional, you can add additional fee. I've covered all of this stuff. So all this, you can also set up a community with this as well if you wanted to. So I'm just going to click finish, and now we're going to test how it's working. So we're going to call this fitness membership, okay, and monthly plan, and click finish. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do here is we need to publish the bundle. So I'm now going to publish this bundle, and now we've published this bundle, we're now going to check it out. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to go to the sales page first of all. Let me just close all these tags down before I get started, and then we can see how it's all working. So this is, let me start from the beginning. Let's go into this course and preview it on the sales page. So this is the page that they're buying. So they come in here and they see, oh, I get access to yoga, Pilates, meditation, and here they are here. Now if they do click through here to here, they're going to get this. Oh, it's because I'm logged in. Sorry guys, I need to actually do this in incognito. So let me show you incognito. Okay, there we go. So I'm in incognito. So if they do actually click through, what they're going to do is they're going to end up at the sales page. So if they click this, they're going to bounce back to this page. Now you could delete this dynamic block out and just put links straight through, or delete the links out, because this is where people are buying things. But it can be good if you want to put more sales blurb and have a link going back to this. So notice you can't go in and buy these courses individually on their own, because we deleted all the payment blocks out. So the only thing they can do is jump back. What is happening is here is we are going to the sales page of each of these, okay, because it's not a private area. It's only private on the course access page. So there we have our membership subscription, which they can buy. So then they go through the checkout process. This is of the bundle. Then they go to the thank you page once they've bought it, and finally they turn up once they've bought it at the course access page. So let's go to the course access page now. This is the page that they would actually be on if they actually bought it. So I'm going to close this down and I'm going to now go to the course access page. So let's preview this. Bundle access page. So here we go. This is our access page. Remember? So this is the bundle access page. You can put as much information as you like in there and you can access these. Now when I click this, it's going to go to the course access page of these. So I'm going to go access this now. And you can see, there we go. We've got that access page that's hidden unless you've bought it. So if I go to Pilates, again, you've got here where you've got your content and it opens as a new tab, so they can always get back to the original bundle page. Remember, this is the bundle page. We can put more stuff in here as well. You definitely should, but they have access to each of those course areas. So you've created one course and you've separated out into different areas by using 3 courses and adding them to a master bundle. All right, so I know that's a bit of a long one for you, but you asked for it and it is something a lot of people are doing. So but bear in mind, the big warning here is if they go through your videos, there's going to be no progress for the students because they're not going through the curriculum. Now, one last thing I'd like to point out to you is that if later on you decide to add a curriculum to any of these courses, you can easily do that. You can just go into the course that you want to add the curriculum to, and you can go and you can start building your curriculum up in here. Then all you need to do is go into the course access page and re-drop in the course curriculum block. So let me open this up and you'll see. So it gives you that versatility of still being able to add a curriculum in later. You might want to do it because you might want to add downloads. You might want to take them through a series there. So this could be really, really good for you. So this is why I pointed it out. So if you go into blocks now and you go to the courses, you can see that you can course curriculum there. You could take the course curriculum here. You can have 2 styles, a collapsed version as well, and you can drop that into there, and then that would pull the course curriculum into this area. Let me just save it and just add something in the course curriculum for meditation. I'm going to go into meditation, and I've called it Untitled, don't worry, I'm just doing this to show you. So test, and then just add some text in here. Yeah, and just click save and click save in there. And now let's go and preview this. And there we go. Then they go into the course player. So you can add this to it as well. So how versatile is that? Should give you a lot of food for thought, this one. And again, if they are part of the master, if they are part of the bundle, you can also add more courses in there if you want to. Apply to existing or not to apply to existing. If you don't want them to have access to it, you can do that as well. So very powerful, good way of using a one page kind of site, but actually giving yourself access to more pages by putting them all into a bundle.